Hello students. Today in this video I will be telling you about figures of speech. In the earlier video that was introductory video, I told at least 5 figures of speech, means I gave you information about at least 5 figures of speech. So there are like innumerable figures of speech. So in this video I will be telling you about these 4 figures of speech. These are very important, and these will give you some feeling that how the writers, the poets, they use these words, means these weapons, these instruments, to create a kind of magic in the language or in their works. Okay, so without delay we shall start. The first one is, it is apostrophe. See, apostrophe, it has been used in punctuation marks also, but it's different. It is a kind of figure of speech, and this figure of speech, it is used by the writers, when they want to, like give some kind of exclamation in the works, in the poetry, in the drama, in the novel, through some character. That character may be dead, that may be like absent from the scene, and when one character, in or out of exclamation addresses those absent characters or those dead characters, so how do they do? This is presented through this figure of speech. Okay, like suppose one character is not there on the scene. Okay, it's a mother. Mother is not there in the scene. So the other creature or other character who is there on the platform or who is there on the scene, stage, so he says, "Oh mother, where are you? Oh mother." Okay, so this kind of thing, it is exclamation, but this exclamation, it is presented through this figure of speech. "Oh God, where are you? I have not seen you for many days." These are the things that the writers, they express through this wonderful instrument, okay, in their hands, and that is apostrophe. So in this series we have next is enjambment. Enjambment, it's a continuous sentence. See, it's not very difficult to identify, it's very easy. What you like to find out, to figure out this enjambment, what you have to do, you have to see a sentence which has its continuity in the next sentence, as far as this poetry is concerned. Okay, so in any poem, when you feel that the sentence, it has some connectivity also. Sometimes what happens, like there is a 5 to 6 stanza poem, okay, or 8 lines poem or 14 line poem, whatever, sonnet, whatever it is. Sometimes what happens, deliberately the poets, okay, deliberately these writers, what they do, they do not use any full stop in these. Okay, it begins from the first one and it goes in the last one. So when you find such kind of poetry, that is enjambment. Okay, like one example I tell you. I found him not feeling well. Okay, suppose there is a poetic line. This is a line of poetry, and we have 2 lines. So you may feel that this connectivity is there. Means we feel that this line it is not complete and it is there, its connectivity in the second line. So when you have such kind of thing, or the sweeper had not sweep the floor. Okay, so here you can feel the sweeper had not swept the floor. So in this sense we can say that again there is that connectivity is not there, means connectivity is we are getting in the second line. So we feel that first sentence it has its connectivity with the second sentence, means so when you feel that the sentence means one particular clause, you can say it is there, its connectivity there in the second sentence also, so there it is known as enjambment. Clear? And the other things I told you, when you feel that 4 line, 5 line, 6 line, or there are, so there we feel that it is a poem where this figure of speech has been used. Clear? Then this one, it is very important. Most of the children, they are confused in these two: oxymoron, antithesis. See, basically these are used to create some kind of paradox in poetry, in other forms of writings. Oxymoron and antithesis, these are used with the help of opposite words. Opposite, or you can say some contrasting words. Contrasting words we use in these, or we use opposite words to create that effect that we want, or that the poet wants. So first we talk about oxymoron. See, oxymoron, when we use, so you see why I have written this word, paradoxical phrase. When you find that there are two words and they have been used in a way that it becomes a phrase, means it's a phrase of two opposite words which has been used quite effectively to create some kind of magic. Okay, see, suppose I say he is regularly irregular. He is regularly irregular. See, two phrases are, means two words are there and it is a phrase. Okay, like one more, it is an old news. It is an old news. One more, like he is alone altogether. He is alone all together. See, so when you have such kind of words which are used in a kind of phrase, means opposite words, they are used in this kind of phrase, so there we feel it is oxymoron. Clear? Now we come to this part, antithesis. See, antithesis, here we use sentences, like we use two different clauses. There are two parts of sentences and they are used in a way that a paradoxical situation is created. But it is different than this one. Paradox is there here also, Means you can find paradox here also, paradox here also, but still there is some kind of difference. So listen, like antithesis, like man proposes, God disposes. Okay, man proposes, God disposes. Two words are there, but these are not used as phrase. These are two clauses. First one and this one. One more thing, like one more the same type of example, like he promised freedom. He promised freedom, but he provided slavery. See, he promised freedom, but he provided slavery. So again, freedom and slavery. So see, one thing I have told you in a clear-cut manner, that it is very easy to figure out oxymoron and antithesis. Only you have to do one thing. In oxymoron, what you find, that opposite words will be used as phrases, and in antithesis you will find that the opposite words, these are used in two different clauses. Clear? So I think you understood the things well about these four figures of speech. So in the next video I'll be telling you some other important figures of speech. So till then, keep watching and enrich your knowledge. Thank you very much.